make S-twist interlinking in your Sprang. So let's start with what S-twist interlinking is in comparison to Z-twist interlinking. If you look at the two Sprang pieces that I have here, you will see that the direction of how the threads lay differs. Looking at the green piece, you'll see that on the left half of the cloth, the threads are slanting down to the left. And I'll bring it a little closer so you can see that these are making a slant downwards towards the left. And then on the right half of the cloth, you'll see that these threads are slanting in the opposite direction. So they are slanting down to the right. We call these slants Z-twist and S-twist based on the direction they slant in. Z-twist slants down to the left, mimicking the middle line of the letter Z, and S-twist slants down to the right, mimicking the middle line of the letter S. Nearly all instructions for Sprang are given in Z-twist interlinking. But if we look at this red cloth here, notice that above the meeting line, the threads are Z-twists, slanting to the left. But below the meeting line, the threads are S-twist, slanting to the right. This is due to the mirror effect you get in Sprang. The bottom half of the work mirrors the top, so it's the same, but it is reversed. And S-twist interlinking is the reverse of Z-twist interlinking. It is important to note that any Sprang pattern or technique can be worked in S-twist just as easily as Z-twist, with the exception of interlacing, since both S and Z-twist are required to create interlaced Sprang. So let's get started working S-twists. I will show you how to work S-twists for a few rows and then switch to Z-twists so I can show you how the change looks. In S-twists, the order of picking and dropping threads is reversed from Z-twist. So here on this first row, and this is going to be a shift row, I'm going to start by dropping the two front threads down to the back and picking the first back thread. And I will continue doing S-twists in this manner by dropping the front thread first and then picking up the back thread. And you will notice that I am dropping the front thread down off to the right of the back threads and then picking that back thread up on the left side of those dropped front threads. Since this is the opposite of Z-twist, this is what makes S-twist the reverse of Z-twist. So end your row with dropping one front thread and picking two back threads. So here again on a basic row, you're going to start by dropping off the front thread down to the right and then picking up the back thread. And you'll notice as you're dropping off these front threads that when you do so, they're slanting down to the right. Okay, so now that I have a few rows of S-twists, I'm going to switch to Z-twists so you can see the difference. So now you can see the change in slant in the threads from where I did S-twist interlinking to where I did Z-twist interlinking. So here's the last row of S-twist, and here's the first row of Z-twist. So you see these threads are slanting to the right, these threads are slanting down to the left. Now that you know how to work S-twist interlinking, there are many techniques and patterns opened up to you in Sprang. Over the next few weeks, I will be showing you these techniques that use S-twist. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week.